whole family living here.
We don't belong here.
We are going to be okay, aren't we?
We've got a new home to build.
Wild at Heart, Sunday at 8:30 on ITV1 and ITV1 HD.
Philip Schofield meets his biggest fan. Sounds a bit scary, but he's prepared. Join him and Holly from 10:30. Now, though, we start our Tuesday morning with Daybreak.
Good morning, it's 6 o'clock.
Welcome to Daybreak on Tuesday the 28th of February.
Police and bailiffs have moved in overnight to evict protesters camping outside St Paul's Cathedral in London. Jonathan Swain is there.
Well, Kate, the camp that was here for months took the police and bailiffs just a few hours to remove. This morning, St Paul's Cathedral is clear of tents and protesters. But the question is, just where do they go now?
Sleeping pills used by thousands of people in the UK could lead to an increased risk of death, according to a new study. We'll talk to Dr. Hillary in just a few minutes.
Cutting the cost of fuel as the price of diesel hits a record high, campaigners meet the government to demand action on fuel costs.
Also this morning,
have you taken the 10-minute pledge to read?
Dozens of famous faces and public figures are backing our campaign to get Britain reading. Our book Bus has made its way over to Nottinghamshire today with a very special mission. More on that a little bit later.
And here's a question for you. Remember these guys? And a few girls too. Steve Hargrave has had exclusive behind-the-scenes access as the X Factor goes on tour.
And as ever, Lucy has the weather.
Thanks, John. Well, split fortunes today. The west prone to dull, drizzly, damp conditions. The east drier and brighter. And for all of us, remarkably mild temperatures, well above what you'd expect this time of year. The full forecast in about half an hour.
And we've got all the news from where you live at about 6:10.
But first, let's get the news from Lucy.
Good morning. Police and bailiffs